Morning, peeps. So I'm gonna water my plants this morning. Try to get rid of some of these fungus gnats, and I figured why not show you guys how I get rid of my fungus gnats using a few little pieces here. If you hear my dog panting, Jack, that's him. That's Jack panting. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you what I use. So this is the made product right here. It's actually soaking so I can make the little juice concoction. So what I use is this. It's called mosquito bits. And I use 4 tablespoons per gallon of water. So you can use this for outside too, but for the indoor ones, for the fungus gnats, you use 4 tablespoons for a gallon of water. So you can use it around the house and you can use it outside. I have these here because I also fertilize my plants when I do this. So I use half a pack of this per gallon, and I also use these for my gnats. So these are to catch the grown gnats, and these are to stop the gnats from, stop the gnat larvae. So like when they dig into the dirt and they, put their little babies in there. So this will actually kill the gnat babies so that they don't come out of the soil and create more grown-up gnats and then eventually more baby gnats. So I use this in a gallon of water. This is not green tea. This is an old gallon that I kept so I can, use it for my plants. So I have a gallon of water in here. I have this concoction in there and the fertilizer. So hopefully you can see the sink. I'm going to take one of the ones that I already have made right here. And I have another empty gallon of water. With this stuff, you want to be careful because you don't want to get any of it on your skin, and you also don't want to inhale it. So once I put it in the hot water so it can start seeping, I'll put aluminum foil over it to keep the fumes from coming out. So this is what I'm going to do. Take this off, put the foil to the side. I have a chopstick that I use to stir it up just to get, because you see there's some on the bottom that's settled. So I'll stir that up, get it nice and juicy. Make sure I put this back in my cup here because I don't want that to touch anything. I'll take a strainer right here, have my bowl, preferably a bowl with a lip like this. This is an old bowl that we don't use, so we don't use this glass either. So, and even if we were going to use this glass, I would put in the dishwasher and let the dishwasher sanitize it before we use it. But I'll take the strainer and I'll pour out the concoction like that. You can put these bits in the plant. I mean, you don't have to strain them, but I don't really like doing that. I don't like the way it looks on top of the dirt. And I've seen it to where some of it starts growing little fungus of its own. Not gnat fungus, but like regular fungus. So I don't let them sit on my plant. And so that I get all of what I need off of these, I'll refill it with water and I'll stir it up to get some more, whatever wasn't, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Whatever's left over, whatever juice is left over in these. But wait, I'll take this and I'll stick it in a cup just like that to get rid of it later. And then I'll do the same thing over again. Until I get all of this out of there. It doesn't matter if water gets in this bowl after the fact, because we're gonna put, this is gonna make up the gallon that I need to fill my gallon jug with. So there's that. Get that little bit out. Let that drain like that. I'll wash this off with my hand because I felt a little bit come off. If by chance I get any in here while I'm pouring the concoction out, I'll put the strainer on top of the gallon like this before I pour this in there. I got 1 or 2 granules in there, but it's okay as long as it's not all of them. So get that out of here. And I immediately take it to the trash can. And get rid of it. You can pour it down the toilet if you want. I mean, I don't know if you can. I don't know if the bag says not to put it down the toilet, but I've done it a few times. But I like to just put it in the trash can. Take your gallon. Oh, see, this is what came out. This is a little concoction of mosquito bits. I don't know why they call them mosquito bits. Maybe they come from mosquitoes. I have no idea. And then you just take this, pour it in your gallon. And see, this is why I didn't mind some water getting in here while I was draining that, because whatever's in here is not going to equal a gallon. So there's all my mosquito juice. I usually put the fertilizer. In the jug first, so that, with some water, so that it dissolves, but I forgot to put it in there. So I'm putting it in there now. Only use half of this because it's half a packet per gallon. So kind of just measure it. It's about half a pack. And the whole pack is not full. It's like up to here. So I use about a little bit. If I'm not explaining this right, I'm sorry. If y'all have any questions, just put them down in the comments and I'll answer the questions. So then I'm going to fill up the rest of my gallon. And I'll shake it up a little bit just so that the fertilizer will dissolve. I don't fill it all the way up while I'm doing this because you see it forms a foam, and I want all the water that I can get in here. So if I fill it up with foam, when the water gets up to here, the foam will start coming out. So we want to save all of our concoctionated juice, if that's a word. So there we go. Fill that up. In the meantime, my hands don't have any juice on it. That's fine. If it did, I will go ahead and wash them off with soap and water. I put the bowl over here. I put the strainer on this side. I put the empty glass on this side. All of this stays in the sink while I'm working with this. I don't have any of it on the counter, but even if I do get it on the counter, I'll go ahead and I'll wash it off before. See some of the foam forming? But it's okay. I'll go ahead and I'll wash the counter off after I do everything. So there we go. I'll rinse the bottle off too, just in case any of the liquid got on the on the gallon. So do that. And now we got a gallon of mosquito bit juice and fertilizer. All right, so here we go. I put my microphone on for this because I'm outside and I don't want y'all to hear, I'm hoping you can hear me. So I'll put the microphone on. Okay, so here we go. I got my gallon of mosquito bit juice. I got this because I like watering with this for some reason. It's so big that you can actually use this, and I just might. But anyway, let me show you my other plants. Don't mind this mess out here. I don't feel like cleaning it right now, but here's my other outdoor plants. I went ahead and I already watered these with the mosquito bits. Oh, there's a lizard. Can you see him? Hope you can see him. Okay, he's gone. So I already watered this. I watered these already. And this is a jade plant that I propagated from a bigger jade plant that I have upstairs. Oh, I saw another lizard. I think there's a family of lizards out here. Anyway, let's get going with these. That's my big baby Monstera. And I'm gonna water it. And this one is a story behind this one and why it's so small. Maybe I'll tell it another day. But anyway, so, let me show you. Here are the gnat traps, the insect traps right here that I put in the plants to catch the grown gnats. So this has a bunch of gnats on it. This one actually caught a fly. and there's more gnats on this side. So we're going to take these old ones out and put some new ones in. Take these old ones out. See that? I know this is nasty. I don't mean to put it on camera, but if you're watching this, apparently you've seen gnats in your house, or you just want to safeguard your plants from getting gnats. But these are the gnats on there. Take these out. I put a new one on. Just peel that off like that. You know, you can put this in before you peel it off, but I'm so used to doing it this way. So put a clean one right there. And I guess it doesn't matter where you put it, because they're going to be attracted to it either way. So I put one on that side, and I put one on that side. And there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this plant out so that when I water it, I don't have to worry about the water going in the bottom of this basket. So I'm going to take this bigger one right here, put it on top of here, and get to watering. I was going to use this. Well, you know what? I'm going to use the rest of this water from another gallon I had and just get to watering. I try not to put the water on the yellow traps. I don't know. I just don't. But if I get water on it, it'll dry up throughout the day, especially with it being out here in the sun. So there we go. I'm going to water it some more, of course, because the water's not seeping out of here yet. So while we're waiting on that one, we're going to go ahead and water my other one. I don't have any insect traps in this one, but I'm going to put some in there. It doesn't hurt. I haven't seen very many gnats in this one. So I'm going to pull that forward, turn it around. Put my gnat traps in there. I don't know why I keep saying gnat traps. They're actually for any insect that is in your plants. They'll fly onto it or get caught flying into it by mistake. So turn this around and put it, you want to put it somewhere where your leaf isn't going to get stuck to it. You don't want to torture your plant. Okay, there we go. So this is just going to have to stay like this. Turn it around, and we're going to water my baby. Actually, I think I'm going to pour it in this one. Because I don't want to waste any of it while I'm watering the plant. So here we go. See, this dirt has some of the mosquito bits in there from a while ago. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, but I try not to put them in there with the plants. So the water's seeping out of this one a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit more water in there, water in the plant, till I see it running out a little bit more. When it's done running out, I'm going to empty this and then call it a day. But this is my baby right here. So typically with monsteras, you don't want them to be in direct sunlight, but this is morning light that I have on it. So it's okay with the light being on it. I have it acclimated out here, so it's not full sun as far as like afternoon sun, which is a lot brighter. Look at that baby. growing. I don't know how he's going to come out because this is in the way and this one's in the way, but I'm sure it'll figure itself out. It's a wild plant, so it'll do what it needs to do. But I'm going to go ahead and finish watering this until it seeps out of there. Then I'm going to pour it out. There's the other one. Doing good. Still got to put some more water in here. But that's the gist of it. It's hot out here. It's been 90-something degrees lately. It was raining for the past 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. So I'm happy it's not raining, but now it's hot. So I'm going to go ahead and finish out here and go back in the house and do my other plants, my indoor plants. I'll show you guys that another day. I actually have a video up of me watering my plants. You hear those dogs? They get on my nerves. Anyway, I already have a video of me watering my other plants. I'm going to post the link somewhere here, down here, up here, somewhere, if you want to go watch that. I'm not talking at all in that video. It's just me watering my plants and some music. So if you're a plant head like me and you like watching videos like that, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and share it with you. But that's it. I got a lot more gnat juice left. So I'm going to get the rest of these plants done. Bye. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope your gnats disappear. Yeah, that's it. If I forgot something or you have a question, just go ahead and comment below, and I'll try my best to reply. But until then, happy planting. Come back now.